Hello, my name is Stuart Whitaker and I'm the founder of Gainsford Corporate Planning. This presentation is to inform you of our lifestyle wealth management service. The agenda for the presentation will run through who we are, what we do, how we work, what it's going to cost, and what happens next. Gainsford Corporate Planning are planners, facilitators and coordinators helping you manage your business, wealth and lifestyle. Who we're not financial advisors, tax advisors, accountants or lawyers. However, we do work closely with specialists in all of these areas who have a proven track record in helping our clients achieve their short, medium and long-term objectives. Gainsford Corporate Planning have over 40 years experience working with business owners and wealthy individuals, assisting them in putting together a plan for their future lifestyles. By offering a completely independent service focusing on planning, we are able to concentrate on what our clients really want to achieve in life. This then puts us in the position where we can facilitate introductions to independent specialists who we then coordinate with to ensure that our clients achieve their desired lifestyles and enjoy life. How do we do this? We do this by fact-finding, analysis, and then by providing independent specialist solutions. Firstly, we'll look at your business. Your company accounts, directors' details, shareholder details, company assets and liabilities, company's goals and objectives, any challenges the company may have, a risk analysis, and then look at your existing advisors. We will then look at your situation, your values, goals, assets and liabilities, relationships, interests, financial personality, and existing advisors. I'd like to suggest that you come back and review both of these slides after we finish the presentation for more information. Once we've gathered all this information, we can analyse your current situation. We do this by using a specialist software system. This allows us to look in detail at your net worth statement, which includes your assets and liabilities. We'll then look at your income statement, which comprises of how, where and why you've set up your current remuneration strategy. This in turn allows us to calculate the amount of tax you're currently paying, and more importantly allows us to look at ways we can reduce the amount of tax you and the company are paying. From our experience, we found that the solutions we are aware of can put our clients in the position where they can choose to reduce their taxes by over 70% in many cases, keeping more of what they generate. Next, we move on to looking at expenditure. As with the creation of a business plan, expenditure is vital in planning one's future. This system allows us to look at not just your current regular expenditure, but more importantly, what you do in the future. For example, travelling around the world, funding your children's school fees or weddings, purchasing a new yacht, car, or property, i.e., whatever it is that allows you to live life to the full. All of this information allows us to then put together a detailed plan and future cash flow. This chart shows the blue area, which is this client's readily realisable assets, i.e. those assets that can be realised within 3 months, and that, in this case, this client runs out of realisable assets at age 94. However, it also shows us what the shortfall is, which in turn allows us to plan where he needs to obtain additional capital from to continue living his desired lifestyle. This could be from the sale of a property or other assets, or could be by slightly increasing the rate of return on his investments, whatever they may be. Another thing this chart shows us is what rate of return the client needs to achieve in order to obtain the lifestyle of his or her choice. This in turn allows them to look at what investments they need to make, and more importantly allows them to minimize the risk they need to take with those investments. Yet another thing this chart shows us is what value they need to sell their business for to ensure they receive enough capital and subsequent income to maintain or achieve their desired lifestyle in the future. Another common scenario we find is where the blue line increases throughout life. Whilst this means that they will not run out of money, it also creates a problem for their heirs in the form of a 40% tax charge on their estate. However, it also creates an even bigger problem. That is, it probably means they have not done all the things they wanted to do in life before they died, even though they had the funds to do so. We see this time and time again, purely because people are unsure if their money will last. By using this system, we are able to see on a year-on-year basis exactly if it will or if it won't, allowing our clients to live life to the full. The system also looks at a breakdown of your estate and what the current inheritance tax position is. Again, if this allows us to start to put in place some planning to massively reduce the potential for inheritance tax via our partner firms. Finally, our clients also get a bound copy of all these details for their records each year. Once we've completed the first two steps, we can move on to putting in place solutions. From our 40 years plus of experience, we've found that there are generally 5 main categories which need addressing. These categories are tax planning, financial planning, personal planning, growth planning, and exit planning. Each of these categories have a number of different areas within them. At Gainsford Corporate Planning, we have built up connections over the years with specialists in each of these different areas. The majority of these specialists concentrate their business solely on providing solutions which we have found the majority of people are often unaware of, and that can be of massive benefit. Gainsford Corporate Planning specialises in developing plans to achieve our clients' desired lifestyle and brings in, where necessary, independent specialists to provide the technical advice. Again, could I suggest that you return to this slide for more detail at the end of the presentation. What should you expect as a client of ours? Our service comprises of 2 stages. Stage 1 consists of our first meeting, which is what we call an initial interview, where we can both get to understand whether it is going to be of benefit to us to work together. Our second meeting consists of a fact-finding meeting, which I explained earlier. Our third meeting is where, together with our professional partners, we will present to you a solution that can achieve your primary objective. And finally, our fourth meeting, which is an engagement meeting, which will be when you have decided to move matters forward and put in place your planning. That moves us on to stage 2, which is our regular review process. This typically consists of 4 regular meetings per annum, which concentrate on updating and reviewing your lifestyle plan and then focusing on the areas of most importance to you. At these meetings, we would be likely to bring in different professional partners to advise or educate on the best ways to achieve your objectives. There will be additional meetings on top of this. Invariably, these will be meetings with specialist solution providers to fully consider and understand the more technical matters. What's it going to cost? Our initial meeting process, indicated here in orange, is free to you and at our cost. We believe it's important for you to get to know us fully, for us to get to know you, and for you to see what we can do before you decide to proceed. In this initial stage, we will focus on the most important problem you have and then look at the solutions to that problem. We will then present to you a solution and work through the benefits with you. It's only at this stage if you decide to go ahead, that our fees will commence. For further details, we can discuss all these at our initial meeting. What happens next? The next step is that if all this sounds of interest to you and you're keen at looking how to move matters forward, we can arrange the initial interview meeting. This can be done face-to-face, which is our preference, or, if needs be, via a Skype video or FaceTime conference call. Thank you for listening, and in summary, Gainsford Corporate Planning are planners, facilitators and coordinators helping you manage your business, wealth and lifestyle. Finally, you can get in touch with us either by emailing me direct at mail@corporateplanning.co.uk or by visiting the website at www.corporateplanning.co.uk. Thank you very much.